Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my home. My name is Becky, and I am so excited that you're here today. We are right smack dab in the middle of October. It's actually the 16th, so we are right there. I've always told you that I love Halloween the most because of the nostalgia and the memories and all of that. But another reason why I usually love this holiday is because there's not a lot of responsibilities. Like Christmas, you have to buy gifts, you have to cook dinners, you have to make snacks, you have to do all these things. And I always said that October was kind of like just a relax, enjoy your family type of month. Well, I am eating those words because let me just show you, this is my to-do list just for today. This is just today. This doesn't include what I've already done this week and what I still have left to do. And there's a couple things that I didn't even write down on there, but I have been busy and I have not gotten my 12-foot skeleton up. I'm really sad about that. I had this amazing project. I had all the things to do the project, but I haven't gotten him up. I wanted to put my little, the three witches, the Sanderson sisters, in the backyard for my new neighbors in the back, and I have not done that yet. I don't want to say officially that I'm not going to do it, just in case I get this wild hair and I decide, okay, I'm going to do it right now. But it's just the month has flown by and the time has run out. So we may not get to see that glorious 12-foot skeleton up in the yard this year, sadly. I'm really sad about it. But it is what it is. I can only do what I can do. And we had like 3 full days of nothing but torrential rains. There was some kind of front that came through, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained. So, and that was a whole weekend. The weekend is the time that we get to do everything. So, I do have a few things for you today. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let you come along with Summer and Lily and myself. We went to Conway, South Carolina for the day, and we just walked around the town and saw all of the glorious Halloween decorations. I've told you about Conway. They changed the whole name of their town to Halloween, South Carolina during the month of October. They spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to decorate this town, and they really do it up, and it's so much fun. But since they have been doing this, people have heard about it and know about it, and more people go. So when we first started going, it was a little calmer. Now it's very, very busy. A lot of people go, but we still had a good time, and I'm going to share that little clip with you right now. Hey everybody, welcome to my car. My name is Becky. I've got Lily with me, and then we've got Summer in the back seat. We're so excited you're here today. We're sitting at the stoplight. We're getting ready to head to Conway. It's about 4 o'clock. We're leaving early so we can get a view during the day. If you have never heard of Conway, they just decorate the whole town up. They decorate the whole town up really big for Halloween. It's amazing. So we're going to share that with you. Summer and I have shown it to you before. We've given you a tour of Conway, but it's even bigger now and better. Each year they add more. Each year they add more and more, and it gets bigger and more elaborate and more fun. So we're going to see it in the daytime, and then we're going to stay late enough to where we can see it at night also. So that's where we're headed. I'll probably get copyrighted for the song, but here's the first thing that we're seeing, and their little thing here is going up in the sky. This is cute. All right, we're here. Let's go see what we can find.
A bathroom.
Okay. Walk down there, Lily. There's the tornado. Are they closed? They're out of skeletons. Oh no! Thanks, Summer. What'd you get, Lily?
I got the dog some cupcakes.
Little cupcakes.
Yeah.
Kelly's Canine Kitchen. How cute. These look good. Look yummy.
I know. They're peanut butter.
Ooh.
It's a salty pumpkin.
What?
A salty pumpkin.
What, your coffee?
Yeah.
Look at that skeleton coming out of the roof over there.
Oh, that's
You see it? Isn't that cool? All right, let's go. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay. Woo! I got your picture. I'm taking a video. Those are so neat. Look at all the pumpkins. What? These are so cool. He's got hearts in his eyes. I get copyrighted. Did you see the school? Kids from the school.
It looks like all the businesses.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
There's a dentist office, a doctor's office, pharmacy. Where's the little shopping cart?
Over there.
Look at that one. Did I? Well, I'll do a second look because I don't remember. That's a realtor. They got the house for sale. The Bojangles. Cute. Show me the. Oh, look at the dinosaur. There's the little shopping cart. That's the one that won. Look, haunted by late payments.
Oh, it's styrofoam.
It's the finance
I was trying
department.
to figure out how they afforded to get these new signs every year. But it's
Yeah, they cute. There's pink pumpkins, pink skeletons. This is cute.
It must be owned by women.
They did a good job. They are so pretty. I like the way the lights are. It's kind of cute.
You could do
We
that.
could replicate that for sure.
You could definitely do that. Especially, that would be so pretty in the backyard. I don't know what you would hang it on, but it'd be pretty.
Okay, I'm right behind you. This is the city hall. Ooh.
All my ex-boyfriends, right where I left them.
Oh,
In jail.
and the clink.
Okay.
empty box. I'm gone. And then the other thing that I wanted to share with you really quickly before we get started on this day, because, you know, all these things, is, you know, I always have like a movie night with the girls and with Tanner. Well, we had our little night. This one was a little bit different. They came over here with a project of their own. I wasn't part of this project. I don't know that I would have picked this project. It was definitely not something that I would have seen and thought, oh, that's so cute, let's do this. But they came over here with all of their own plans and all of the things that they needed to do this project with. I think they saw it on TikTok. I don't know, but I'm going to share that with you. And then we're going to get on about our day. We're at the house. We're having a Halloween movie night, pajama night tonight.
Yeah, and you don't even have a Halloween movie on.
I don't.
Jurassic Park is a Halloween movie.
Tanner's got his PJs on already. Hey, Tanner.
Hello.
Lily and Summer are making a craft. They have their matching Halloween shirts on. We went to Conway last night and they got these in the city of Halloween. So tell us what you're doing. What are you making?
Coraline dolls.
What are you making, Summer? You want to say it in a more sweet tone than that?
We're making Coraline dolls.
Lily's a little angry.
I'm not angry. I'm just focused.
Show us your base for your Coraline doll. It's made out of wire?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I saw this on TikTok and I've convinced myself that I could do it.
You can do it. I have faith in you. They got all their little crafts here, and I'm going to start cooking dinner in a few minutes. I'm going to make Chinese food.
Alright,
Sound good?
here's my base.
Sounds good to me.
You got your base? That's a big head for that little base.
I know, we need tin foil.
I don't have any tin foil.
Why don't you have tinfoil, especially like a
Staple.
They should have that.
Because the Dollar Tree went up to $1.75, and I'm just a little bit cheap.
Okay, well you can get it like anywhere.
Be mine.
I don't want to pay $1.75 when I was paying
You think that
$1.25.
head's too big?
No, maybe not. Coraline does have a larger
I have a rather
head.
So do I. I too have a rather large head.
I myself am strange.
Cute. All right. So y'all actually bought flesh-colored.
We were
Clay.
looking for polymer clay and we only had air dry and we just went with
Well, polymer clay you have to cook in the oven, don't you?
this. Yeah.
Is that what it is? I didn't think we should cook this now. Didn't seem
Let me see an update on your little Coralines. Yeah, you did a great job. How's yours look, Summer? Very cute. Flat head. Why's her head flat? Because she's rolling.
Yeah. She didn't pick it up as a child.
Oh, that's really cute. You didn't get picked up as a child. You got a flat head. Lily had to go out and buy a different clay because the girl in the tutorial used that specific clay.
And I like hers better.
Oh.
It's a lot easier to mold
Mm,
than mine. Mine's like powdery kind of.
right. This is air dry,
Good.
and this is the kind that you bake.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a pain.
Oh yeah,
to
it's very
craft
different.
Kind of where I want it.
Well, every air dry clay I've ever used ended up cracking. That's why I don't like it. But okay, we'll check in on you in a little while. I'm gonna go finish cooking. We're making Chinese
They got all the
food.
Maze Runner movies on here, though.
I got some broccoli, and I'm cutting up some peppers. And I'll show you when it gets done. Hold that thing up again. That is creepy, Lily. What Summers looks like Dobby. Oh my goodness. That is creepy.
You're mean.
Mine is definitely, I think, a little scary. It's too scary.
Yeah, they're scary.
I think she's beautiful.
Shut up.
And I looked really hard on
She's
her.
got some lips on her.
That's what I'm saying. She has a freaking set of lips. Oh.
What are you holding up again?
I'd like to have seen y'all do any better. Okay? Under the circumstances, I think she looks pretty dang good. So,
She is something.
she's gorgeous.
Summers doesn't have any hands or feet. Lily's doesn't have a shirt on.
Not yet, I'm not done.
What are you looking for?
I need something to poke the hole.
He kind of looks like, or she kind of looks like that thing that rides the tricycle in the horror movie where Let's Play a Game.
You
So-
cannot keep
Stop.
comparing them to things if you don't know what said things are. Okay? I worked really hard on her, and for you to call her ugly is really...
I never said she was ugly. Tanner said she was ugly.
No, I said that she was funny
What?
looking.
You said she was ugly.
Funny looking.
No, you said she was ugly.
Hmm.
Naked. I gotta figure out how to give her a shirt.
She looks a lot better with her
Literally,
bangs.
just take this.
I know, I gotta cover this, is the thing.
I know, but what I'm saying is like,
Okay.
literally just take it and outline it, and then use the X-Acto knife and just cut it out.
She's kind of adorable, actually.
Actually, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
She is adorable.
Just
Say.
looking. You guys don't know how to trust the process.
She's finished.
She's finished.
And where did you get this idea from again?
TikTok.
Turn around.
I'm gonna go fix her hair.
She's supposed to look like the you version of Coraline.
Yeah.
Summers doesn't look like her though.
No, someone is scary.
Summer got lazy on the clothes, didn't she?
Mom did that.
Summer made that.
No, she didn't. That's why she doesn't have hands or feet.
She's got some bald spots in the back of her head.
She does. Mine isn't.
Yours has got a head full of hair.
Mom said she won't even put her up as her Halloween decorations.
No, I'm not putting that in my house.
Because Mom's scared of dolls.
I don't like dolls.
I feel like I wish I could like stuff her so she was a little bit more.
I got some stuffing back there. The stuffing is underneath my sewing machine. No, with his lips. It's so funny.
For 30 years, number 2 has run Virtue Call, the legitimate.
All right, so I know you guys are probably like, I don't like that. Well, I didn't like it either. And me and David were just like, why did y'all choose to do that? But anyway, they did it. Today, I have already done several things on this list. I have uploaded a couple of videos for you, which needed to be done priority. But the thing, I told you that I am trying to help my nephew and future niece with their wedding. Their wedding it's in October. It's like the 26th. It's just a few days away. It's not far away. Their wedding is a dark aesthetic. Her dress is black and white. They want it to look like the woods with moss and creepy vines and things like that. And again, same situation. This is not my aesthetic. This is not my style. This is not something I would choose. But these kids need help, and I am going to help them. So I have been doing all the things, and that's a big part of why I'm not getting all of the other things done, is because I'm trying to help them. So today I'm going to sit down and I'm going to make her bouquet. I'm going to put together the 3 bridesmaids. They're carrying lanterns. We're going to do that. I'm going to do the boutonnieres for all of the boys. And then I need to go to the thrift store and find a little basket for the the flower girl, which is Salem, to carry. So we're going to run quickly to the thrift store to see if we can find that. We're also going to look for some books, because I showed you in the last video the centerpieces that I had decided to do. and they require books. Now, I think the higher that I go with those books, the more those centerpieces will be lifted off the table. So I would love to find some more vintage books, not just any old book. I want them to look kind of rough and tumbled. And right here you can see is all the flowers that we have picked up for the bouquet. And it's a small wedding, it's not a real big one. So I think I can handle this for them, but we just need to help them because they're kind of doing it all on their own, and they just need that little bit of help from Aunt Becky, and I'm going to do that. So that's what I'm going to do first. So we're going to check that off the list, and then we'll move on to the next. Actually, before we leave, I do want to share one more thing with you. I am so excited to tell you about this. Update on Landon. He is going to have his surgery on October the 30th. I told you before in the last video that the stent that they wanted to use, which was a much larger stent, was not approved in the United States, and they had to ask special permissions to use that stent, but they were denied. So they're going to use more of the standard size. It's not ideal, but it's the only option that they have. So they're going to do that October the 30th. I feel good about this surgery because we took him to church Sunday. He came in with us, and the whole church prayed over him and anointed him. And that, if that wasn't wonderful enough, at the end of the service, he went forward and he gave his life to Jesus. So thank you, Lord. I'm getting chill bumps. We are over the moon about this. The whole family, we're so excited. So it's taken a lot of that dread, heaviness out of our hearts to know that he has accepted Jesus as his Savior. And I just wanted to share that with you because I know a lot of you have been praying for Landon, and I think a couple of you must have been praying for that too. And I didn't even ask for that, but I appreciate it. You were on it. Of course, we pray for that all the time. I pray for all of my nephews and nieces that they accept God, I pray for all of my family that they will one day come to know Jesus and become saved. But I didn't even ask you to do that, but I think you were on it. I think you were doing that, and I appreciate that so much. Just know that if that was in your prayers, that your prayers were answered. So, all right, let's go to the thrift store. Y'all, I try so hard to be nice and pleasant and considerate of others, but then there's some days the devil is on my shoulders today. These people are, One little lady in particular, I just had to bite my tongue and walk away because she was just getting to me. All right, I got the basket, then some. I got all kinds of goodies, and I'll share them with you when I get home. I'm gonna stop and grab me maybe some chicky nuggies, and I'll see you at the house. All right, back from the thrift store. I got a few things for the wedding, a few things that I did not anticipate on getting, but mainly the thing that I went for was this basket, or a basket, and I found this one. It was a little on the high side in my opinion for a basket, but it was $4, and I thought it would work perfect for Salem to carry because it's kind of woodsy looking on its own and kind of along the theme of the wedding by itself, and it was $4. So we're just going to dress this up just a little bit more and make it more along the theme of the wedding. And then I picked up this ribbon. It was only 50 cents, and I don't know exactly what I can use it for, but at the same time I figure, hey, what the heck, it's only 50 cents. But it's this beautiful brown velveteen ribbon, and it does have a little bit of the wire in it, which I do like on each side. So 50 cents for that. There's quite a bit in there. If I don't use it for the wedding, I can use it for something else, who knows. And then I saw this little house. It was $2. I could not resist. They did have one that was for Thanksgiving, but the only thing Thanksgiving about it was a flag in the window that had a turkey. So I kind of left that one behind, but this one was coming home with me, and I'm gonna find a cute space in the house to put this. And then the last thing I got, this was all at the Habitat for Humanity. I got this puzzle for summer. We love this movie. We watch it every year 1.5 million times. I'm hoping all the pieces are there. You know, you always take a chance, but puzzles are something that she does a lot. Most puzzles cost anywhere from $12 to $30. So for $3, I picked that up with the chance that all the pieces are, you know, just taking a chance that the pieces are all there. So I'll give that to Summer. And then I went to, this place is, I have a love-hate relationship with it. It's the CRCI. Sometimes I can go and I can find some cool things, but 9 times out of 10 when I go, I leave angry because everything is so expensive. So I did get some good deals today, so I was happy about that. And then when I went up to the counter, I was like, you know, I'm just so confused about the prices because, you know, I'll show you what I mean in just a minute, but like this thing was $1.99 and it's huge and it's nice, and then this thing is $4.99. So why? So she said, honey, don't worry about it, I'll take care of you. So she ended up charging me $1.99 for all of them. But what I was discussing with her was some picture frames, and this one was $1.99. It's very nice. It's a lot larger than what I'm getting ready to show you that was marked a lot more, but I don't know if I'm going to get around. I don't know if I'm going to have the time to take her bridal portraits or not. I would love to. I would also like to take some pictures of my nephew in his suit by himself also. I would love to be able to do that. If I don't and it doesn't happen, at least they'll have this that they can take some of their pictures from the wedding and they can take it home and hang on their wall in their home. But if I can manage to get some pictures, then we'll use this picture frame, and I told you it was $1.99. And then I got this gold one also for $1.99, and I think something this size, I can like go online and find some candid photos of them and print some and just have those out, just to have a few photos of them sitting out on the table. So I got this one for $1.99 as well. And then I saw these two. Now, this one was $4.99. This one was marked $4.99. And it's, I mean, why? Uh-oh, tell me why. Don't know. Anyway, she ended up charging me $1.99. This one was marked $3.99. So what I'm going to do with these two, and I am sitting right in front of this window here, so you're seeing all these glares that are probably distracting, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my what is that stuff called? My new favorite thing? Rub and buff. And I'm gonna rub and buff these silver spots with gold and make it a little more in line with the colors that they want to go with for the wedding. And then I got this little urn type thing for $3.99. I'm just gonna make a little centerpiece. Easy peasy, nothing fancy there. And then these little candle holders were 99 cents each. And I picked these up just to sit them out on the table. So that's what I got at the thrift store. I'm happy with that. I got some projects to do now. So that's what I'm gonna turn around and do next, is start working on the florals for this wedding. So since I've already done a wedding recently, and we made boutonnieres, we made bridal bouquets, we made all of that in all of those videos, I'm not going to go through the details of what I did. What I am going to do is just kind of show you a before picture, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like after. So what we chose for the men's boutonnieres is I got, oops, I just knocked that over. I got these blue flowers to go in her bouquet, and that was a color choice that she was really excited about. She wanted to do, so we got the deepest blue we could get. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pick some of these blue flowers, and then I'm going to just kind of add a little bit of greenery and a little bit of gold. And I found these little black feathers I thought might work well. I also want to put everything together with these little skeleton hands that I had in my Halloween decor. I've got enough to do one for all of the groomsmen, because there's only 3 groomsmen. There's the groom and then the ring bearer. So I have enough to do that. And I'm going to, where's my rub and buff? I think right here. I'm going to rub and buff these gold just to kind of class them up just a little bit so they don't look like a Dollar Tree Halloween decoration. And that's what my plan is for these. Now, the groom is a little nervous because his tuxedo is very dark. So we've got to specifically make sure that these blue flowers pop and they won't be blended into his suit. So that's the main goal for putting this together. If I put this together and it doesn't look good on his suit, then we're going to have to try a different route. But I'm just going to do one right now just to see if it's going to work. Here is the after of the boutonnieres. I think they're so cute. Zachary just came by here and looked at them, and he absolutely loved them. He's excited, and I think they're going to work okay with his suit color. This little one is for little Levi. The ring bearer, I made it just a little smaller than the others, but these are adorable. I'm sorry. I think they're just the cutest thing, and I think they're going to go over well with the whole theme of the wedding. Okay, the next thing I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and try to knock out the bouquet, just because I'm most excited to do it, and I want to get it done, so we're going to do that next. These are the flowers that my bride picked out. We got all of these from Hobby Lobby because Hobby Lobby is local to us and convenient to us and affordable and all the things. So this is what we have to work with. And then I got this pack of bouquet holder thingamabobs. So I just need to go grab a little bit of foam to stick in there so that my stems have somewhere to go. But she wants a big elaborate bouquet. She wants it to kind of take up the whole front of her, and she's not a big girl. She's a skinny little thing. So I want this bouquet when I finish to blow her socks off. I just cannot wait for her to see it and see the look on her face, because I really want to go all out and make it just absolutely stunning for her. Okay, so I know this is not the best angle or way to show you this, but it's done. I think it's what she wanted. She wanted something really big to take up the whole front of her and drape down all the way down in front of her also. So I think it's pretty. I think she's going to love it, and I'm going to send her a picture in just a few minutes. But I wanted to let you know that David's home now, so I'm not going to be able to film as much the way I was before, so I'll probably just do like a voiceover. Here's a little bit of a closer angle. You can kind of see what it looks like. It's hard to film this, but I put it together mostly in front of this mirror anyway, so that I could make sure everything was even. So we're going to pack this away for her, and then we're going to start on to the next project. The bridesmaids will be carrying these beautiful lanterns. They have the amber glass inserts in there, which is perfect because they match what I have picked out for the tables. But I did take 2 of the inserts out because I wanted to make room for the greenery to kind of flow out of the lantern. I added a little bit of foam, just glued it down. It held perfectly, and just some foliage that I picked up from the Hobby Lobby, and also some extra pieces that I had laying around in my stash. I did add that little skeleton hand so that it could be a little more cohesive with what the groomsmen were wearing, which is on their boutonnieres. And we're getting ready to see the flower girl basket. I did forget to show you the before, but you kind of saw it when I did my haul. But the basket that you're getting ready to see is what Salem will be carrying. And this was essentially just all the little bits and bobs and pieces that had fallen off that I used for that. And I added one of those little blackbirds, and I think it's perfect. All right, everybody, it's Saturday morning. I got a little breakfast here. I'm gonna eat real quick. What I wanna do is finish this vlog and then start a new one, because I got a lot of projects behind me to do. I got my list. This list is different because it's longer, because I had to add a lot of things to it. So that's what I've got to do today. But I wanted to finish off this vlog with a friend mail haul and get that done and off my list. And then the next vlog is going to be, I don't know what all it's going to entail. Sorry, the dishwasher's going. But it's definitely going to be little bits and clips from this wedding, or prep for the wedding. And I'll try to add the actual wedding day to that. It's not, because it's not one of my children, I can't promise you that they're going to allow me to put all of that on here, but I'll ask them and we'll do the best we can. I don't think they'll mind, but we're still going to ask permission. But as soon as I finish my breakfast, we're going to do a friend mail haul, and then I'm going to end this vlog. First off, I'm going to apologize because the dishwasher is going to be going, but I'm trying to multitask and get all the things on my list done today. So that's one of the things that need to be done. The first package that we're going to open is from Ken and Julia. I told you about Ken and Julia. They are so precious to me. They like to send me what I call little goodie bags or goodie boxes, and it's usually full of just little craft supplies or things that she had in her collection that she's passing along to me. I've got several of their tea they're not hand towels, because you certainly wouldn't use them to wash your hands with or wipe your hands with. What are they called? Anyway, I've got several of them that she and her mother have made that she's passed along to me. I also have lots and lots of risers that Ken, her husband Ken, has made and sent to me to put up along in the house. I love when I get those risers. So Ken and Julia sent me a package, and I got a brand new riser from Ken. It is glorious. It needs to be stained or painted. I'll probably stain it. But what you may notice initially about this riser is that the little feet are snowmen. So this is precious. How clever of you, Ken. I love this. Thank you so much. And you will definitely be seeing it again, because I use risers all in my home. And then the next thing that just brought the biggest smile to my face was another one of those little, what are they? Tea towels. That's what they're called, tea towels. But look, it's got Rudolph on it. I keep one that Julia sent me up in my kitchen all year round because my wallpaper is so busy, and it's white, it's off-white, I think, and it just kind of mutes things down and doesn't make it too busy. And this is going to be used in my kitchen for Christmas for sure. She also sent me a couple of salt and pepper shakers. So this is a little set with little doggies. You can see the S and the P. Aren't they cute? They have little handles on them. They're very unusual. Never seen anything like this before. They're not marked underneath, but these will go on my salt and pepper shaker collection. And then this set is too cute. This is a shoes for the groom, and what's attached to the back is a ball and chain. So I thought that was cute. Those are going to kind of go along with my Elvis shoes that I have in there. Aren't those adorable? And then she sent me this little handkerchief. That's another thing that she sends me a lot of, are little handkerchiefs, and I like to tuck them in little places. So we'll see that again come Christmas time. She sent me this little bauble here that I can use on my refrigerator. It's just a little clip-on earring that we can just stick a magnet to and use it for that. And then a card also. She sent me this beautiful card. And these little stickers also are die cuts. I'm not sure. They might just be die cuts for Halloween decorations. And I'm going to tuck these in my decorations. Just in my little, you know, I've got some vignettes going on. We can just tuck them in. Aren't they cute? I love that cat there, and he's sweet. And then some little orange doilies that are actually from Hobby Lobby. So thank you so much, Ken and Julia. You guys are so precious to me. I just love y'all so much. And then Barbara sent me a card, and it just said Barbara. I got a lot of Barbaras. I wasn't sure which Barbara it was to thank, but I think I know which one it is now. I just haven't had a chance to go thank her because she put a little note saying that she had sent me something. So thank you for the card and for the beautiful note, Barbara. You are just so precious. Thank you so much for that and for thinking of me. And then I have another package here. Let me get this other package unloaded so it'll be easy to present to you, and I'll be right back. Okay, and then this last package came from Miss Kathy, and she sent me a little card also. It's such a cute little card. This was the most fun package to open. I just kept digging and getting more and more treasures. The further you got into the box, the more treasures I was finding. So the first thing that I saw when I initially opened the box was this beauty right here. Look at this. Is this not beautiful? I think this is a cooler of some type, like maybe a wine cooler. Not sure exactly. It's a little different than the other ones that I have. It's is that what it is? I'm not sure, Miss Kathy. Let me know, or somebody in the comments tell me if that's what it is. But I just see this maybe taking it on a picnic and taking your wine with you. It's not it's like a soft fabric here, so whatever's in here is going to be protected and not get broken or bounced around. So this was amazing. Look at that fabric in that pattern. Could you just love it? And then I saw this beautiful tray. I'm in love with this. I just think this is so pretty. I love this. It's melamine, and how pretty is this going to be for Thanksgiving? I'm going to have to do a little something for Thanksgiving and use that because that is just too cool. And then she sent me, oh, I've got so many goodies. I don't even know which one to show you first. I got these two little coffee cups that I love. They're stoneware. I don't have anything like this. I love this. This design on this side is a little different than the back side, but I got two of those. So stinking cute. And then I got one like this. Lily actually has a set similar to this, but hers I think is in blue and purples, but these are definitely more my colors, the colors I'm drawn to anyway. And then I got this beauty right here. This is, it looks like it might be Chinese or Japanese, not sure, but the pattern is glorious. Look at that. So groovy. And then what do I do next? Okay, so sadly I had one piece that was broken, but I do have all of the pieces that I might be able to glue it back together. But this is the only piece that I own that is Mellow Mushroom. And Mellow Mushroom, I believe, if I'm not too wrong, was put out by Sears a while back. And it came with this little piece here that came broken, but I have all the pieces to the handle, so I'm gonna see if I can't put that back together. But are those not so cute? I love this. And then Miss Kathy, you just made my whole day, especially when I saw these little rats in there. Look at that for Thanksgiving. I love these. They're breaking up a wishbone. This just made me smile the biggest. And then there's another one too. What did I do with it? I got another little rat around here somewhere. Oh, he's right in front of my face. Look at this little rat. he is coming out right now. He's gonna get displayed today. I just wanted to do this video first before I put him out. I didn't want to forget about him. You guys know that I love little squirrels, and she sent me this little squirrel. I think this is a toothpick holder. So another fun fall, maybe Thanksgiving piece that I could put on my tier tray. Love him. And then we got a, I'm saving Santa for last. This is, I believe, a banner that's got all the, I haven't opened it yet, but I think it's all the silhouettes to the Hocus Pocus girls. And you know, I love having Hocus Pocus parties. So we're gonna have to put that together and see how that looks. And I'll show you how it looks. Usually, you know, you see the silhouettes of their hair and the cat and everything. That's gonna be adorable. I'm gonna put that together, see how it looks. And then last, but certainly not least, is a new fabric Santa. And he is so handsome. He did lose his little box that goes right here, but I don't think that'll be any problem at all. Just gluing him back on. You can actually see where the glue was, where he kind of popped off, but that won't be a problem. We're going to stick him right back in there, and he's amazing, and I love him, and he's coming out for Christmas. So I got a little Christmas stash, I got a little Thanksgiving stash, I got a couple things that I can still add for Halloween. So I am a happy girl. So that is my friend mail that I wanted to share with you guys, and I appreciate you so much. You guys are just amazing. I don't even have the words to say how grateful I am for each and every one of you and the love that you show me on this channel. But that sound in the background is David. He is working on a wedding project. That's what I got to get started on. So I'm going to end this video, and then I'm going to start back up with another vlog. I don't know how much vlog or Vlogoween it's going to be. I almost said Vlogmas. I don't know how much Halloween content is going to be. It's probably going to be a lot of prep for the wedding, but we're going to squeeze everything that we do into the vlog and just go with it, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So until next time, I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye.